everybody has goals, and everybody has dreams, and everybody, would like to be the best that they can possibly be. And as a coach, you get an opportunity to actually tap into that and help them find it. And to me, that's the most important thing about coaching, and that's what keeps me going through times when, things are difficult, when there's pressure on about, and like we talked before about winning and losing. Only two types of coaches, Mark. Coaches that are sacked and coaches that are waiting to be sacked. That's our life. We have to win. That's pretty much the way that it is in terms of that thing. But how you measure winning is important. The way I measure winning, it's effort level. If I know that I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, if I had the drop-off plan sorted, if I made sure everything was where it needed to be, if the boys were all prepared, if everybody did that, if I've done my job, I've contributed. And so just like the players, if they've done all their work, and we've all done that collaboratively, we can put everything out on the field and we can accept the result whichever way it goes, knowing there's nothing else that we could have done. And I think that that's a very important distinction to make, because a lot of people, like you said, it's either if you win, you succeed, if you lose, you're a failure. No way, and it's sort of like, like you watch that show, The Voice, where you've got the singers and what makes certain judges spin around when they hear a song, and for some people and not for others. It's the same with coaching, it's the same with your work, it's the same with relationships. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And I think that that's probably the thing, is to, rather than get, hung up, and it's something that I did earlier on in my career, like I used to worry all the time about pleasing people and being like everybody else and conforming and trying to, make myself fit so that, people would accept me and like me better. Instead of just actually just going, you know what, I'm a pretty decent person, I like myself, I'm okay the way that I am. It took me a lot of heartache and a lot of things when I was knocking myself out and I just couldn't impress people. I couldn't do the right thing by them. Everything I did didn't work. And it took a lot of me sort of stepping back and going, you know what am I actually trying to achieve here? Do I want to be the best person I can be? Yep. Are these people who hardly know me at all, who have an opinion, are they going to actually have an impact in my life going forward? The answer is no. So then it was like, just work out the things that are important to you, like the core values, the things that mean a lot to you, the people that mean a lot to you, and just be true to those things, Like, so many people will tell you no, they will tell you you can't do that, it's not achievable, there's no way that, a female coach can do this or whatever it is. And I'll say to you, yes, I have a lot of satisfaction in having achieved the things that I have in the men's coaching area, because it is a tough skill. It is a very tough thing. I don't think I'm any more special than anybody else, but there were people who definitely doubted me and didn't think that that was possible. What I hope this does for other female coaches is they know that you can go through that door. You can go through that door and you can be as successful as you want to be. You just have to work as hard as you possibly can, be passionate, be persistent, give yourself a break sometimes when things don't go your way, and just accept that you don't have to be perfect all the time, and that the people who believe in you and the people who trust you and who stick with you, they're going to be the people, that when you achieve the thing that you did, don't forget those people. They're the ones that got you there. And I'm always about gratitude, I'm always about being grateful for the people who have been with me since day one. And have always believed and have always had that faith, and it means so much to be able to go back to those people, your family and friends. And I mean, you guys were down in Newcastle when we won the series, my family were there, you guys were there, my closest friends, and that meant the world to me to have everybody there, knowing what a journey it's been, and so I think when we can say to people, like, don't expect success to come straight away. It's not going to. Like nothing that's worth achieving happens easily. It's the product of lots and lots of hours of hard work, of, trying stuff and having it not work out so well. But it's just sticking in the fight and just putting one foot in front of the other, even on days when you feel like you can't do it. It's really important that you do those things, and I would say that's the same for, relationships, for jobs, for life in general. Like, sport is a great, like learning curve for people to sort of, take into life and be able to say, you can actually achieve, really good things off the back of what you're learning in sport, because you can apply it to so many other areas of your life.
There's so much in there that you've mentioned. There's so many gems in there. Hard to summarise the whole lot. But in looking at
what I'd consider to be an observation on a game, relating that back to life in aspects of resilience. You've shown yourself with that,
And I've been blessed to have some wonderful conversations with you, and I trust you'll share some insights that have helped you to develop more as an individual. And I do that for the same reasons that you do. I share a lot of similarities in the challenges that we've been through, the preparation to follow your own course and be comfortable in your own skin despite what other people think. That I said I couldn't do this.
people said to you, you can't do that. So in whatever challenge it is that you see that is either a planned experience, you prepare for these challenges. The more that you can prepare for challenges that you face in your life, the more comfortable you're going to feel. So what we're not saying is that you should plan so that you overplan and allow for everything, but you look for the contingencies that you're going to face in your life, in your career, in your education, in your relationships, in your sports, in your community, the things that you're going to be able to do. Become resilient. Learn, my excitable son, learn to be resilient. Learn to just accept those things. There's a wonderful poem titled Tall Timber, and I can't recall who wrote the poem. And it's about how tall timber grows in the face of challenge, in the snow, and in the heavy wind, and in the heavy rain, and in the least nutritious ground. But it grows because it wants to grow. And you'll grow as an individual because you have a plan for yourself. So as you approach things in life, just as in the game of touch football, which is really fast, really quick, you're looking to take the yards off the opposition, take the yards off the challenges that are coming to you. Don't wait for them to happen. Be prepared, be bold, be brave to step up to and face those challenges and meet those challenges, because you want to see what's on the other side of the challenge. You want to learn what you can learn about yourself as you grow through these challenges, to become a better individual, to be able to have a greater impact on those that are around you, and to give back and help and lift the world to become a better place.
And as always, live, love, and serve.